Howdy, and welcome back to Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. And basically today, while I am working on the Goblet of Fire, I will share with you some ancient legends of the past that are still viable today. Stan the Man, the Milkman. Harry Potter, you're so hilarious.
Aha!
Haha. Oh, Jenny. Let me score ×2 back on. Go studs on. Now, as I was saying, I'm going to be sharing some ancient legends of the long distant past, more like ancient Egyptian legends. So, basically, the way I'm going to go about this is I'm going to start the level, and then I'm going to take care of business. Alright. So, the legend goes very similar to this. The legend goes something like this. The history of the ancient world is great and vast, and if you were to start taking all the history and putting it all at once to the past, it would start to amount to nothing. Well, the history is definitely not nothing. The history of the world is something to be cherished. The legends that we know to be irrefutable are definitely not just legends. Yay! And we freed the third Weasler. Now, the legend that I want to tell you today starts like this. The ancient Egyptians, alongside their god, well, their gods, Alright, so the legend goes something like this. With the invention of the great machines of mankind that the ancient Egyptians started to create throughout history, they, in fact, the historians have it a little bit wrong in the way that they think that the ancient Egyptians were not more advanced than we are today. In fact, they were probably 10 times more advanced. But this, according to ancient scholars, they were done in a way that basically took the historians for granted, or the historians did not know that what they were actually Okay, anyways, so the historians don't really know anything about the major history of any of the buildings in ancient Egypt. The reason why is because that ancient history was for storytelling. They were told from the beginning of time to the destruction of the future was all discussed through ancient Egyptian fairy tales. And because humanity doesn't take much thought in ancient literature and all that sort of stuff. In fact, the ancient Egyptian that we know today is a lot different than the ancient Egyptian that we can think of for the past. Because the past, ancient Egyptian was one of the top 5 languages you need to know if you're going to rule the world. Well, ancient Egyptian is not really a language that anybody needs to know anymore to survive or to do anything too great. Or to do more with anything. You don't really need ancient Egyptian to survive anymore. But the ancient Egyptian legends are great indeed. I mean, so great that you would have a hard time even fathoming what you would have done in the past that the ancient Egyptians hadn't done. Well, the ancient Egyptian pyramids, according to legend and facts from the past, were built to reveal through heat when humanity was on its complete and utter deathbed. It is the heat shows that there's damage to the Earth's atmosphere, and that if not rectified, it could cause the end of the world. Or, in this case, what the scientists consider the ozone layer is being totally demolished through the nuclear wars that we've had in the past 120 years, and it is slowly causing great death rays to come forth and to slowly cause more pain and suffering. It is slowly destroying the Earth's atmosphere. That is just in the past 150 years. It is not unnatural that humanity wanted to grow and evolve, but what is unnatural is the way that we're setting up evolution to such a degree that we think it won't really make much difference in the long run. But every little action that happens has an equal and opposite reaction. In fact, it could even be stated that we are the cause of our own destruction. Civilizations from around the universe already know that, but we hear about the destruction of other societies on Earth through the myths and legends that they leave behind. You see, but we put no stock in the myths and legends and have no reason to admire why. I know exactly why the Library of Alexandria was burnt to the ground. You see, it is much easier for a society with great knowledge to fall if all their knowledge is taken away or destroyed. It's easier to control. That is why whenever a new government tries to take over everything, they destroy everything that can be saved. You see, that is why most of these things don't take a long time to adapt, but they do take a long time to totally make to true fruition. And that is the price, because the governments don't listen to their world. The ancient Egyptians, through their great machines of death and destruction that they created alongside their gods, they almost annihilated the entirety of the earth. And they paid for it with the plagues that the earth started to enrich upon. try and show them the error of their ways. You see, plagues are nothing more than you're telling you, hey, you did something wrong, you need to fix it before it gets worse. That's all that plagues are. You can see it in the animals today that are falling from the sky and that are healthy as a horse. They're not necessarily dying for no reason. They're dying because we're not doing anything to protect the world that they grow up in. You know? Know what I mean? It's not so much that you're having to protect what's yours. You've already got what's yours. You've already got everything that you need to survive. The only reason why we're a creative species and why we create more things for us to do with our time is not to destroy, but to enrich our civilization. And by enriching our civilization and our knowledge base, we have started the systematic destruction of the earth, just as ancient societies of yesteryear had. And that is the problem and the price with what needs to be done, because there is not really much that can be accomplished in a way that is not totally demolished. I don't see a way where all of humanity comes by unscathed, but I also don't believe that the history can totally change, because history is continuously being rewritten. The legends lost. The legends reborn. The legends of the past can only be reborn so much before the legends of the past become nothing more than ghost stories. The ancient legend of the middle of the United States of the ancient 1800s is that when people other than the natives started coming, there is a story about ghost riders taking over. Well, and so the Ghost Riders, while they may be fictional legends of the history of humankind here, basically what Ghost Riders were in the ancient Native American language is they were basically spirits that would take vengeance upon whoever was trying to destroy your society. So basically you pray for the ancient spirits and the Ghost Riders to annihilate all of humanity, or say you wanted to destroy an entire culture. The ancient Native Americans would pray to these Ghost Rider spirits to take apart what needs to be destroyed. And while it may not appear to be anything more than what needs to be taken care of, it is also a great legend and history tool that honestly teaches what needs to be done for society to evolve, you know. With all the creature comforts of the homeland that we have now, it makes it difficult to readapt. Disease is more rampant today than it was 200, 300 years ago. That's because 200, 300 years ago we had a lot bigger problems to deal with than, say, the actual history. You see, 200 or 300 years ago, the last of we did not trust beast of the earth because 200 or 300 years ago was when the last of the hellhounds in Great Europe was honestly decimated. It was honestly destroyed. It wasn't before that this entire area was totally destroyed. It was shortly thereafter. You see, hellhounds are dogs that are about back when humankind was less than 6 feet. These dogs were bigger than a regular human being. That's why they were called hellhounds. And with their fiery red eyes, they were called hellhounds for another reason. They were also called the Grim and several of the other names for it. Basically say, if you see this dog, you are going to die. That's why when I look at humans being kind to dogs now, I find it kind of ironic because the same dogs that almost destroyed humanity the first time, they can come back through science, and it will be our own downfall because we were stupid enough not to trust the past judgment that these things should stay deceased. And that is the problem that humanity is faced with. You see, I believe that humanity has lost its way, has lost what has brought forth their own zeal and their own knowledge, because knowledge has been truly taken away from everything that people need. Now, humanity doesn't learn from the past. They cannot rectify the mistakes of the past. They cannot change their future because the past will ever evolve from what we learn from the past. It also means that we don't have much of a future because we've hidden the past from our own citizens. Every single citizen of the world deserves to know the past. I have memories of long ago all the way up to today. Had these memories since I was a teenager, and I laugh when history is told wrong by the people that actually say that history didn't. Did you know John Wilkes Booth decided to kill Abraham Lincoln because he believed that Abraham Lincoln freed all the slaves? Slaves were not freed by the Emancipation Proclamation. They were supposed to be freed by the time, but when all those states start returning back to the Union. The Emancipation Proclamation says that states have to be needed to free their slaves, but only after rejoining the Union. We could still have a split country today. The United States if we absolutely had to. It makes no difference to me. It's just a fact. Where was I? Okay. Ancient historians. Huh? Ancient historians don't even know half the history that is out there to learn. The best way to learn history is through the legends that history tells. Whether it's written or verbal or oral, and to travel to different countries to learn the actual history, not the history that people teach you. You see? That is the main problem with history. You can be taught one thing and learn something completely new 10, 12 years later. It really doesn't make much of a difference. It is. And I do not like this. Readapt. Ooh. Wow. That's no. Okay. So everything can be learned, or the history is great. Another thing is the oracles of the past. The oracles of the Greek truth are actually as truthful, if not more truthful, about the history than what needs to be done. The actual history starts from the ancient past. It starts from a very long time. So, come on. What? You stab in a heart. My achy breaky hurts. I don't really understand. But if you break my heart, my achy breaky hurts. I don't know if I can go now. Don't break my heart, my achy. So, let's get these flaws out. Nice. You want them chicken bones? I'll give you them chicken bones. Yeah, fishy. Come on, fishy. Fishy. How fun. Let's get her modded. Anyways, so. Yep. Well, that was a little bit easier than the last time I played this game. A whole lot easier. A whole lot of enchilada. What else from the past that I want to tell you?
Bye.
Nearly headless Nick got a new hairdo. He looks like Gilderoy Lockhart, old sis. So, what other historical legends am I going to tell you about? Oh, that's right. If you travel to India to a historical, basically place where they keep all their written scriptures and written holies, you'll find documents that say that there are, that the actual anyways, you'll find a manuscript that, while we think as historical standpoints that Galileo wrote down or drew all of the man-made armaments of today, there was one armament that was invented about, that was drawn about 500,000 years ago by a scholar and prophet that basically he drew the designs and the aerodynamics for an airplane out of gold. Yeah, while he may not have truly invented an actual flying working airplane, he did invent the methodology for what we now have created in an airplane society. Or he invented the pieces of technology that needed to. Okay, good. Now, basically, a lot of the ancient legends and scriptures are actually true for the most part. Jesus of Nazareth, while he seemed to the people of the ancient Judean culture to be a Messiah, he was more of an actual prophet with special great gifts that would allow him to do what is necessary to do those miracles that the Bible had described that he would, not necessarily that it's a good thing or a good thing. But yes, ancient histories and ancient legends are basically the things that can make or break a society. So the ancient societies are not the only histories that evolved. You see, the histories of the world are not so different from the rest of society. Red yellow. Well, anyways. Come on. Kidding me. You really ought to be kidding me. Ridiculous. don't understand why I had to be 3 dead. Nice. So, going off of historical legends, did you hear about the Viking that traveled to ancient Egypt? Then married the princess and traveled to China. It is a historical factual historical legend that the reason. Come on. Basically all historical areas of time and space are all written as if they were legend. Yes, they had greater math than we have today. It is seen by history of the ancient pyramids that they had enough technology to be the best that they could be in the entire world. They absolutely had. In fact, the reason why humanity has so many diseases now is because there is a very much deadly area of time and space. So, the ancient history of the world was intricate. takes a very long time for history to evolve to such a point that it can be trusted.
Oh. Hey.
Oh. Huh? Hmm. Hmm.
Whoa.
Huh?
Oh.
Ah.
That's not a good one to follow. What do? Okay. Let's go. Now let's go see where all we need to go. Hey Mom, welcome back. Yep. Anyways. So, yeah. So so a lot of the legends that I just told you are based off of actual fact. You could go to Europe and find the bones in the graveyard of the great demon hound that struck a midnight church mass in the mid 16th, 17th century. You could go find all that information.
Huh?
The only thing that you can't find out is whether the demon hound's eyes are really red or not. Oh no! Oh no! We are done. Yay! 2, 3. We have learned it. We have learned the gusto, and we have earned a trophy teacher. Because we did the Transfiguration class early on in the game. Second year is the best way to do that patch of the game. Okay. And there's nothing else that I really need to do currently. Nice. Okay. Crookshanks, calling all Crookshanks. Go look up. All right. that is the end of all the lessons, and I am going to do what needs to be done in the library to get another trophy. And accept. Resume. Trophy earned. Quiet, please. Options. And volume. Accept. Resume. Nice. Rita Skeeter, you are a bad boy. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. History is filled with so many different legends that it would be difficult to go through every single one. Did you know that when Abraham Lincoln's son was a famous actor in the Washington, or famous theater actor from around the United States back before we had movies, we had plays. And here's what he did. He was John Wilkes Booth's younger brother before Abraham Lincoln's father was shot by John Wilkes Booth. They won, saved President Lincoln's son during the foremost years of President Lincoln's presidency from falling off of the train forward into the actual thank you. Ah, doggy! Wagon tail. Killed by the dragon. Wagon tail. Killed by the dragon. So this one is very different. This one is one of the most difficult. We get one of the most difficult story modes. You get everything. All true wizard with just 2 times multiplier. Anyways, on with my story. So, President Lincoln's son was saved from falling off of a railroad track at a train stop at a few months into President Lincoln's presidency. John Wilkes Booth saved President Abraham Lincoln's son, and he basically took care of run out. Yep, it's please, it just heat. Dadgum. And of course, I do not like this stuff. And then right. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now. Alright. Now to Dragon Tide.
Ai ai.
Holy moly. Nice! Harry Potter! For the win! Now we gotta go scrubby-dub-dub. Locked up in the tub. Scrubby-dub-dub, locked up in the tub. Alright. What other legends can I, historical secrets can I tell you? Well, Mom. Mermaids are the same thing as sirens in the ancient Greek mythology. Or, should I say, ancient Greek mythos. There are several other mythos that seem to be more real than others. Now we gotta go all the way back to the bridge, and then we gotta go all the way up to the prefect's bathroom. This is sad. So sad. Anyways, tell me what mythologies and legends y'all would like to hear in the comment section down below. And, you know, if you want to hear a specific legend, that if I know it, I will explain it in greater detail. Anyways, so the Earth is about this is it was rumored that the Earth was going to end in 2012 according to the calendar of the history of the world. It wasn't not necessarily it's how it will begin for the world to begin to end. That is how the ancient peoples would say that it is. People bet that the worlds and the governments do not work together. All of the legends, myths, and truths, and hypotheses and such that we hold self-evident do, in fact, have a reason why they are considered to be the only myths, truths, and legends that we as humanity believe. There are still some people that still believe that the Earth is flat. Yes. The Earth is a 2D, but it is on a 3D plane. So 2D axis on a 3D plane means that it is a 3D world, self-evident by truths of the unknown. You see, a lot of ancient civilizations believed that the Earth was flat, and chose, and all those writings were in the library, and it only happened when the Earth was in its infancy, that humanity started trying to figure out the truths that everyone should hold to be self-evident. That things went to chaos. I can definitely say that chaos starts bringing forth and destruction upon itself. Now that we are back in the level, we will start collecting these seashells. Cecil bought a seashell, and it ain't no really bee-shell. Loading button. Now. All right. So that unlocks the way for you to gain what you seek. And Slytherin tokens easily taken.
Huh? What? Huh?
Oh no, mermaid can't breathe and she's trying to kill us. Now the bubbly duck. I'm in my noodles.
Phew.
Haha, in love with Harry Potter. So, come on, what we gonna do today? Most mythology intros actually the past speaking to us through their myths and legends to teach us something about the future. Which is hard, I know is hard, kind of hard. But it is the truth that cannot be found otherwise. Madam Peace. Three of 9. And then I will go back just a couple of seconds. 4 of 9. 5 of 9. 6 of 9. I believe that the rest are in the light. Nope, not in the library. So. Oh. 8 of 9. Yeah. Sold. Storage chocolate unlocked. Yes, it is true. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's follow Curious Road out to the lake. This lake is kind of important. If I move through myself. Important tasks that can be accomplished through mankind. After all, swimming in the lake with sharks is definitely important. And the gold brick. Oh, and I will pick up all of those character tokens. Ridotto! Ridotto! I don't remember which one it was. A long, long time. Far, far. He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. No, he's not gonna jump. And Ron Tuxedo unlocked. Don't need to go into the driver. No, let's get this second task onwards. Harry Potter stick to his stomach. Now, let's... Shoot, shoot, shoot with my laser beam! Shoot with my laser beam of death. And... And freedom to the students in peril. And freedom to the students in peril. Nice. I take care of Lily. Fishy, fishy. So darn fishy. I ain't got much to lose. Fishy, fishy, ain't got nothing. So pinch me, I ain't got much.
Alright, now let's go. There we go.
Oh.
Alright, we're done with the third installment of fifth level, I think. After this one is the final task. The task is not to be taken. Did you know that Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Bros., the video games, are loosely based off of an ancient European legend? The European legend goes something similar to this. It goes to how it adjusts to Anyways, so did you know that Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Bros. Are loosely based off of the same legend? A Norse king and his daughter were threatened by a monster that is not to be trifled with. A great hero emerges and saves the princess from her untimely doom. It is not said what this monster is, what it looks like. All it is said is that this monster took the princess and may attempt to kill her. That is why it is so important. It's a really important legend in European-based societies, and some Asiatic societies have something similar to the legend about monsters and beasts protecting the Dark King from being able to save the princess and what we would consider as demons or monsters and so on and so forth, which is basically how you can honestly play The Legend of Zelda with prior knowledge and still feel in Super Mario Bros. No prior knowledge and have the truth show through the gameplay. A lot of the Nintendo games are loosely based off of ancient legend of monsters and myths. In fact, this is really ancient, rather ancient legend about monsters from Hawaii that can control the elements on. That is where you get the Lower region of Pokemon. Pokemon game comes from those legends about ancient spirits that guide all of humanity to their saving or their doomsday. Now, a lot of the Nintendo games that are RPGs, a lot of those games that are RPGs, like Final Fantasy and all those, are all done from legend-based stories. It's not that these stories are necessarily different, but that they encapsulate society as a whole being, as a whole entire entity. They encapsulate what society. It does. Oh yeah. Here's fanfiction doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's not the best fanfiction. If you want to look at some really good fanfiction, check out Dragon Ball Z fanfiction. It's awesome. Anyways, so the actual legends of the past do affect what video game. It's not necessarily a lost cause. I'm just saying that it is one of the reasons why video games are so prevalent to today. A lot of the legends that we play through, like saving Princess Peach from a monster, or Bowser, or saving Zelda from the Legend of Zelda franchise, or saving the world and franchises and so on and so forth, is not only are they fun games, but they're based off of movies, books, writings, lots of history. You don't think J.K. Rowling started writing the Harry Potter books because she thought, oh, this would sound good, really good on paper. No, she started creating these books because it meant something to her. It meant something to her past, to her present, and to her future. You know, before the Harry Potter series, she didn't have anything. She didn't have any money for her growing daughter. She didn't even have a place to live, for the most part. She was poor. She didn't have a lot of the necessities needed for survival. She would go to the shop and order one meal for her daughter. That's all she would have. Before Harry Potter, she didn't have a damn thing to get. She was and she really didn't have much that society wanted from her. It is only through those rare moments that you see through the eyes of heaven and earth brought together as one. Can you bring forth truth, peace, and truth and justice for all mankind? Problem with how society runs today. Society runs in a way the future is meant for one sole purpose and one sole goal. Human society of today, their governments, the news broadcast that everybody does, it's meant only for one thing. It's meant to brainwash the people so that they don't act up. So that they don't effectively congregate to evil that is some from their ultimate goal. Their ultimate goal is to attempt to protect and not to serve anyone but themselves. That's what they do. That's what they do for society. That's all their goal is in life. Okay. Now, this is not my first time playing with. Oh yeah! The graveyard! Going to the graveyard, baby. Lord Voldemort's in a baby carriage. Lord Voldemort's in a baby carriage. Lord Voldemort's in a baby carriage. Oh, I can't see.
I'm defeating Moldy Moldy in a baby carriage. Yeah, Moldy Moldy. I'm just joking. Ooh. Oh no, Cedric's gone to pieces. Nice. And with that, the stream is over. Alright, and that brings it to if you enjoyed this, I would like to thank you all for watching. This is the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it a lot, if you enjoyed this video a lot, please, my tip jar is Lego Brat 86 on Patreon. So please leave a tip. And that is the end of this video. Thank you.